Y'all, welcome back to the Heart of Texas TV, where I help you find fun and accessible things that you can do with your family and friends for those in wheelchairs. And so today I am interviewing the one and only James Calhoun. James, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. And now I was wondering, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Of course. As y'all know, my name is James Calhoun. I'm 31. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm special needs, and I have autism and ADHD.
So, what are the challenges that you face having high functioning autism and ADHD?
Well, the troubles challenges I have with ADHD is I'm more hyper than usual people, and so ADHD, like, it can make you too hyper sometimes, and sometimes you have to calm yourself down. Uh, Also, with ADHD, it can make it hard to focus. With autism, um, it makes it where like my type of autism is high functioning, so I can do a lot of things, but also I'm a slow learner, so I have a learning disability. So the challenges with autism are learning how to do everyday things sometimes.
And could you briefly explain how growing up in school was and the challenges that you face going in school and today?
Yes, ma'am. So from I want to say the beginning of middle school towards the end of high school, all those years I've had challenges with like homework because sometimes I was in regular classes, and the difference between special ed, we never had homework. Regular classes, they would give you homework, and that was a challenge with my autism. And That was just like challenging because I wasn't used to getting homework, and also bullies were a big factor. I was bullied all through middle school, all through high school, and like for my disability, and I never understood why people would want to bully someone with special needs, and I thought it was just hurtful. And also math was challenging. I wasn't really good at math or science, but when I was in these special ed classes in high school, it's just so easy. But when they placed me in the regular classes, it was just a challenge with my autism. That was pretty much the challenges um, in high school.
And so I know and heard that you love music. So, could you explain what music is to you?
Yes, ma'am. Music to me, it's everything. It's my life. It's my passion. It runs in my family. My dad is a drummer, and um, his dad was a steel guitar player, banjo player, and guitar player. So he passed. My dad has taught me how to play drums, but music to me is just really one word. It's just my passion, and that's really what music is to me. It's my escape from the world sometimes.
I think we all need something that we do creatively to escape the burdens of this world. And so your shirt actually leads me to my next question. I heard that you were in a band. Could you tell us about that band?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm in a band called the Skittles Band, Skittles with a Z. Um, we recently last year changed the S. I have another shirt, the old Skittles shirt that I started out with had an S, like the original candy company. But we had to change to a Z because we didn't want to get sued by the candy company. But um, um, So the Skittles band started in high school about 2009. Just me, Seth, John, three of us, and we were just sitting around at lunch, and I was talking to John and Seth, and we were eating Skittles. And after high school, fast forward to the end of high school, we decided, well, we'll just call the band the Skittles Band. And then, I left and went to go work, and then the two of them, Seth and John, they did the Skittles, just a duo, like bass and guitar for a while. Then in 2015, I uh, joined the band, auditioned, and I've been the original drummer ever since. And I love it, and I'm the purple Skittle. John is the red Skittle. Seth is the blue Skittle, and our piano player is the green Skittle.
Oh, that is so nice. And I love how each of y'all have your own different colors. So you kind of already answered my next question, which was what instrument do you play? But what inspired you to play the drums?
What inspired me to play the drums? Well, number one was my dad. Like, he, when I was like five, I would go in the garage in a diaper, and he would set me up on the throne. Uh, they call it a drum throne. It's like a seat, and I would, just be in my diaper and just have the sticks, and just he would have his drums set up in the garage, and I just beat on them, and um, all the drums were muted, uh, but except the cymbal. So, like, but he, growing up, I watched him from the early age of five, and even today, I still learn from him. So, um, my the number one thing and only thing that really inspired me to play drums was my dad.
Explain what is next for the Skittles because I know I've been to a few of y'all's concerts and they are phenomenal. And y'all, if you haven't been to a Skittles concert, please, please go. It is so much fun. And James, could you tell us what's next for the Skittles, please?
Of course. What's next for us is we we are coming up. No, we just did our first show of our 2025 tour. Um, can't remember where we just performed a Special Olympics event in the Woodlands at a place called Jersey Mike's for a fundraiser. And what's next is coming up next Saturday, March 1st. We will be performing for National Down Syndrome Day in Iowa Colony, Texas, at a place called the Meridiana. It's a beautiful neighborhood, and it's open to the public. I will be um, like because I handle like the social media on Skittles, all our social media, like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I handle that part. I will be updating people on the times, and then after that, we are in LaPorte, Texas, at a place called Main Street Food Truck Park on March 29th, and that's from 2 to 5 p.m. Um, so that's pretty much as of right now what's next. The next two gigs coming up, and if anyone wants to find out more gigs, you can go follow us on our Instagram and Facebook.
And y'all, if you have not been to a Skittles concert, like I said, please, please go. The last time my boyfriend and I went, we danced our socks off, which it was a packed house the last time. If I'm not mistaken, y'all were in Tomball
Yes.
and it was a packed out house. And thankfully, my boyfriend and I, we got a seat right there in front of the stage, but there was just enough space between the table and the stage. It was kind of like a obtuse triangle, and we were able to dance, and it was just so much fun. It was a packed out house, and it was just absolutely amazing. So please, if you haven't gone to a Skittles concert, please, please go because it is so much fun. And so, James, I heard through the grapevine that you are an Elvis tribute artist. Could you tell everyone what about Elvis inspired you to become kind of like him or to contribute like him?
Yes, ma'am. So it started back going in high school. I would listen to music every day, and I would listen to like classic rock and 50s and 60s rock. And the song by this amazing singer Elvis Presley came on called "Can't Help Falling in Love with You," and after I heard that song, it became my number one favorite Elvis song, and I started listening to every Elvis album. I studied everything about him on YouTube, watched all his concerts, and I said one day, hopefully, when I'm older, I like to be like him. But everybody knows there's only one Elvis, and what I do is pay tribute to him. I put on the sideburns, the wig, um, and the jumpsuit, and some people wear like shirts when they perform, but I get up on stage and I perform his songs, and um, it's a way for me to entertain people, and I love it. I learned I, how I got into this was a good friend who is my mentor now. His name is Vince King. He's a professional Elvis tribute artist. He's taught me everything I know. I met him in 2022, and from 2022 to now, he's always been giving me advice, and that's where I got my inspiration to become to be inspired to become an Elvis tribute artist.
Oh, I need to come see you do that because I have not seen you do that. And I've seen your pictures before and they look amazing. And I love tribute artists, I love tribute bands, and that's amazing. And so, one last question, James, before we go, what is one thing that you would tell someone who is struggling right now?
One thing I would tell someone is what I live by is don't stop believing in yourself. Don't never give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Always follow your dreams. And I've followed my dreams to become a professional drummer, and I'm living my dream today. And so my advice is just never give up, and don't stop believing in yourself, because if you believe it can happen, then it will happen eventually. You just got to keep on following your dreams.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, James, so much for coming on the Heart of Texas. And y'all, if you are in need of somewhere to go that mean you may need wheelchair accessibility, please do not forget to subscribe to the Heart of Texas TV. And the Heart of Texas TV, we do interviews and adventures that you might want to see that surround the disability community. And so, James, thank you so much for being on here with me. Thank you so much for telling everyone what you do and about the Skittles. And I pray that now that people are encouraged to go to a Skittles concert because it's probably one of the most fabulous things that they'll ever experience.
Of course, I was happy to be here.
Oh, most definitely happy to have you. Y'all, thank you so much. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next adventure.